Hey everyone, Michelle here, personal trainer and lifestyle coach. Today we are here to talk about our September 2021 theme of the month. Now, last month we discussed habits, creating positive habits that would accumulate to great benefits in the long run. So now what we want to think about is what types of habits have we maybe been participating in that are not as conscious, that we did not necessarily make a decision to do, but might be something that you do on a consistent basis. For example, do you always eat dessert after dinner? Do you always want dessert or need dessert? Maybe not, but maybe you do it because it's a tradition in your family. Another example would be how many times you press snooze in the morning. Of course, none of us intend to really press snooze, but you find yourself there again and again, and it's a habit that you've created without necessarily thinking about it. So this month, what we're talking about is making conscious decisions, about trying to be a little bit more in your head and present in the moment so that when you make a decision, you know why you made that decision. When you perform an action, you did it on purpose. So what we're gonna do is really start to think about what types of things and what types of conflicts we might run into on a daily basis. And we can also think about our goals and how they may or may not align with each other. Oftentimes, we might have goals that actually intersect or maybe even negate each other. For example, I had a classmate say that she wanted to invest money, but then she also wanted to save for retirement. And if you think about that, those two feel almost opposite for each other. And there's a lot of times where we're in that boat, or where we find ourselves wanting to make a decision that we might think is good or bad for ourselves. So what we're going to do, our challenge of the month, is that we're going to start assessing our decisions a little bit more deliberately. We're going to use this phrase, I'd rather XYZ, but, and then fill it in from there. For example, I'd rather sleep in, but I feel stressed when I don't have enough time to get ready, and so I'm going to get up even though I want to sleep a little bit extra. So that's where we want to really assess why we made the decisions that we made, and again, make that conscious and deliberate decision. Now, it doesn't always have to be what you would automatically think as the healthy decision, right? It just needs to be a decision that you made on purpose, that you can justify for your priorities and your goals. Because honestly, we know sometimes sacrifices have to be made. For example, I'd rather save money and not go out to eat. But my best friend invited me to go out to dinner with her. And because that is part of my social health goal, I'm deciding that this time I'm gonna go out with them. So those are the types of things that we want to assess and figure out what is your priority at that point in time. What are the sacrifices that you may or may not have to make in order to make that decision? Again, we only have 24 hours in a day, so we have limited time, we have limited energy, and we need to decide what we want to do with it and be deliberate and justified about those decisions. I'm so excited to see what you guys come up with this month, and please let me know if you have any questions. Thanks so much.